Mucha gente vino a Lima, muchos artistas vinieron a Lima y otros peruanos también a quienes entrevistamos, y este es un programa donde estamos haciendo un resumen de todas aquellas figuras que hemos entrevistado a lo largo de este 2010 y que no han salido del programa. Va a ser muy entretenido, tenemos a Chick Corea, a Rosario y muchos más. Aquí viene el especial del 2010. Sonidos del mundo, Sounds of the World.
Yeah.
It's a show that's been around for about 12 years. Daniel, Julio. What other instrument besides the piano would you like to play?
Oh, my second instrument is drums, without a doubt. Since I was a small boy, I have my drums set up all the time next to the piano, and it's hard to walk by the drums without sitting down to play. So and lately I got a portable marimba. I like to play the marimba, the wood.
Did you ever have the opportunity to watch the cajon being played, Alex?
I've been familiar with the cajon since Alex brought it in the early 80s. And I know also the history of the cajon, how it came as a secret instrument and all of that. But and also I spent some time with, there was a Brazilian percussionist who lives in Spain for 25 years. His name is Rubem Dantas. And he...
The Paco de Lucia percussionist?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
And Rubem brought the cajon into flamenco music.
Who are you listening to these days?
I listen to everybody and everything, but a lot of my listening is focused on reviewing recordings I make and to make sure everything is right. Like sometimes, not sometimes, often these past years when I mix a recording, like we make the recording, then I have to do the mixing. In old days, I used to go in the studio and sit with the mix for maybe a week. There's no time for that now, and I don't like to do that.
Yes, because sometimes you listen to things 1, 2, 3, 10,000 times, and then you start finding maybe problems here and there. Is that what happens?
Well, I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I leave the mix really to my engineer, who is an artist himself. But I must listen to the final thing and approve it. So I do that on the internet. And he sends me the mix, and I listen in the hotel room and send back a few comments, you know, and we do it like that.
What does a drummer has to have in order to develop within your environment?
It's hard to say. It's the same answer for any musician, really, not only the drums. For me, I look for musicians who have the desire to play together, number one, and of course, who I must be interested in them for my secret way is that I find musicians who I can learn something from. So it doesn't matter the age, whether they're old and famous or young and nobody knows them. But if they have something that I see that I say, oh, I need to learn something about that.
A young 17-year-old piano player.
Yes.
And if you have 5 minutes, I want to show you how he plays Peruvian music from the Andes. Would you like
Sure.
to listen? Es impresionante la cantidad de artistas que pasan por el Perú y que hacen presentaciones. Lima se está convirtiendo en una plaza muy interesante, algo así más o menos como el aeropuerto, ¿no? El aeropuerto de Lima es como decir el hub, el punto de encuentro en América Latina, sobre todo en Sudamérica. Y es por ello que nosotros hemos tenido esta afluencia de artistas y de conciertos y no hemos podido darle cabida a todos. De eso se trataba el programa de hoy. Esas entrevistas que quedaron guardadas, pero para ser transmitidas con mucho cariño y como un gran especial, el especial del 2010. Hasta el próximo año. Chao, chao.